reason today to go to the Peak Districts. It wasn't originally the plan to go to the Peak District. The original plan was to go to Leicestershire, but that's all in lockdown. So the Peak Districts is even better. It's a bit further. And we're going to go and try Winnats Pass and a few of those big epic climbs up there. Got a few of us. We're going to load up in the van. Just been packing it up. Let's get on the... Oh my God. We've just had the weather forecast. It said it's going to be unusually windy for this month, for this weekend. So it seems that we're probably driving north into a gale. And yeah, I don't like cycling in gales. Maybe I'm a bit soft. Anyway, hopefully it won't be too windy. You'll probably see me, if we manage to make any film of this, hanging onto my handlebars and hoping my aero wheels keep going in a straight line and that I don't crash. Oh, it's going to be fun. Right, any words of wisdom for the road, boys?
Where's the pub?
Where's the pub?
Exactly that.
Anybody shivering yet? Right. Oh, this is absolute comedy. It's horizontal rain. We're going into like a brutal headwind. It's already looking biblical. Is the pub in the fun? I'm wondering where the pub is. Oh my God, we sure did pick a really great day for this. This is going to be epic. So we've just decided we're going to freestyle the route a little bit. We've started off going clockwise on our route, and I haven't realised that Garmin was trying to go the other way around. So we decided we're going to scoot over to Edale, to Castleton, and pick up the route. And so we're just sort of not really knowing what this road's going to be like, but it's looking like it's pretty steep. If you get a view of that ahead, that's what we got in store. We're going to regroup at the top and see how we are. No shortage of sheep.
None.
No shortage of hills.
Green grass.
There's all kinds of sheep. White ones, black and white ones, brown ones, brown and white ones. Oh yeah, I think we'll leave them to it today. It's a pretty good view from up there, I reckon. Must be approaching the money shot here. Or coming up. It's right up there. See some guys a couple of 100 feet above us. And there's a mega view down here. Not sure how much of that you can pick up. Castleton down at the bottom. Definitely reckon it's easy coming up on foot. I think this is technically the money shot.
Here we go.
It's looking pretty damp over there.
Yeah.
You can see it's pretty hard. The clouds are just skimming the top of the hill, you can see. So we're going to definitely be in some cloud. Get some pretty good views when the sun comes out. It's looking nice, isn't it? Let's hope it doesn't stay dry for a bit. We just had an absolute soaking coming down there. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's so low.
Yeah, where's all the water gone? I think it'll be a bit more water after the amount that just came out of the sky this morning. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Ice cream van. Oh, come on for the ice cream van. This place has got it all. So it's, we're going to head over this dam. We might get a nice little look down the lake there. Just about see it over the wall, not quite. What? Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah. Wow.
That's not where we were, was it?
You could see it from where we were, yeah.
All right, so we were up there, okay.
Come right over around the back of the opposite side of the boat.
Mega. It's raining again. Looking on Strines Moor, and just come up a really long hill. I thought we were going up towards Scenic Pass, but we didn't. We went the other way. So we've just come up this long drag. Loads of cars. It's such a shame that everybody's like got in their car today and decided to go for a drive in the rain. We're just trying to regroup. Then we're going to go up over this moor, but it looks like the weather's coming down again. If you can see anything over there through the camera lens, through the rain, it's looking really grey. We just got this like tiny little town. My GoPro's on like super wide settings, so things like that, just a little dot. So we're going down again.
Yay. Thank God.
It's lovely smooth tarmac, isn't it?
I've got to clean my glasses. Just have a nice cruisy stretch. Oh, coming down to another bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's quite a long reservoir, isn't it? It goes kind of all at the valley, I think. Yeah, so right now a little lovely like smooth section of tarmac down here. Perfect. Amazing view down there. Just like flying down this hill. It's absolutely mega. Gareth is way out ahead. I don't know if you can hear me over the wind noise because I haven't got the microphone on today because it's so flipping wet. I just knew I'd wreck all the electronics. So we're going low tech on the GoPro. So Gareth has just worked out this is his longest ever bike ride. 43k, just gone through the marathon, and he's steaming out ahead. Look, you can hardly even see him. Oh, look at the climbing legs go. It's like Chris Froome. Oh, we're just coming through some like super nice forest. The bottom is a reservoir, lakey type thing. And we're on like the smoothest tarmac I've ever cycled on, I think, in the whole country, the whole time I've cycled. It's amazing. Look ahead, and the sun's coming out. That is nice, isn't it? Woo! What's down there then? Houston, we have a problem. This is the second time this has happened to me in as many weeks.
Is it properly closed?
So we're now looking at this long downhill stretch. We've just come up all of this lovely hill. Now we're going to have to go down again because the road is closed. What an arse. We just asked these lovely guys and they told us the road is open. And look, oh, his car's coming through as well. We thought we were going to have the road to ourselves. We are now overjoyed. We're going to stay on top of this hill, not go down to the bottom.
Well, we think we can.
And we're hoping we're going to be able to get through. So the locals tell us. We'll save a few climbing legs in the process. Climbing through. There was a small diversion needed. Oh, we just about made that one. We just climbed up really big hill, coming out bottom of a little valley. Look at some lovely little ponies, 2 ponies and 2 sheep. It's the same always today. It's kind of like this. There's a blue sky up there, but you can see the rain going across sideways. And lost Paul somewhere. It said 25% on the sign. 25%. I thought it was steep. I wonder if we've lost Paul. Do hope not. So we're going up onto the top of this hill over here. And yeah, look, it's a really funny little bird in that field. You won't be able to see it. No idea what it is. It's got a kind of, there he goes, two of them, whites underneath the wings. I want to say they're a plover, but I reckon that's probably wrong. No doubt Dad will tell us exactly what it is when he watches the footage. We're almost at the top. It's so wild up here. We've just seen the bit of hill we came up was 25%, and it's probably not far off as steep here as well. It's absolutely killing us. Paul is grinding away on his compact cassette at the back. I can only imagine he's cursing it. And Gareth has now declared he has not got cyclist legs. I'm just plugging away. However, you can hear the wind. It's absolutely howling across the top here. I think the rain is pretty much, it's just stopped for a sec, but it was pretty much going upwards across the side of this hill. It's so steep, and the wind is just smacking straight into the side of it. And look, there's the reservoir we were looking down at earlier. Just about see it in the mist. Feels like I might actually be at the top here. Certainly looking that way. It's going to be a photo opportunity, I reckon. Look at that. Mega. Woohoo, it's downhill. Downhill from here. Woohoo! Storming it, storming it. Look at the rain, it's just... And the rain is like hitting the road and just bouncing up. But it's still sunny somehow. Doddle. Doddle, yeah, isn't a car. How do you like that? 10 out of 10.
It's fun. Killer.
That was a big one. You see the sign that said 25%?
No. Please tell me that was the biggest one.
I reckon it's going to be the steepest one, because Winnats Pass was, I thought, was the biggest hill we were doing, and with that, it's way harder. Way harder. Look at this. It's absolutely biblical. The weather is non-stop here. Just going to turn the camera around and wipe it off. Look at that. Probably see the wind and the water. The rain is just lashing.
Pretty wet.
It's pretty wet. I've sort of got my sunglasses on, but only because the rain is so stinging in your eyes. It's really fine, but it's really kind of like hard. Not enjoying the rain.
My 50% chance of rain.
50% chance of rain, said Paul. Yeah, 50% of the air is rain. Oh, I see a man with coffee. This looks promising.
Oh, look, what's this?
It's a man with coffee. It looks promising. Oh, there's people with coffee.
Oh, cafe.
Ah, hallelujah. And a pub. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Cafe! Woo! A red spotty cafe. So wouldn't normally sit in the rain on the bench. How are your legs, Gareth?
Hurting quite a lot.
Hurting?
A lot, actually.
Are they?
Yeah.
Surprise. It's just like running, right?
It's not like running at all.
Absolute opposite to running, probably.
Literally not like running.
Oh, we just hit Holme Firth. It's still absolutely chucking it down. And we were going to stop for a beer, but there's nowhere to park our bikes at Magic Rock Place. So I think we're just going to keep on rolling. We're at the top of the ride, so hopefully halfway. Damn, I hope so. So we've all just stopped for recovery SIS electrolyte gels because it's pretty grim out here. We've just come up the hill out of Holme Bridge, which is a slightly short, steep, nasty one. We're thinking, is this the big Holme Hill? And we've realised it's just the prelude, we think, to the real thing, which is somewhere ahead of us in the clouds. Can't actually see it really, because it's just grey mist and cloud ahead of us. But it's just brightened up a little bit and it's not raining quite so much. So I should be thankful for that. Still pretty windy though, so you can probably hear on the camera. Look at this fella. The giraffe in the middle of the Peak District. Fancy that. We can just see Holme Hill just come into view just through the rain. It's looking like a monster.
I'm scared. You can't make me.
Let's see if we're going to hitch a ride on a cow. Yeah, it's looking pretty big in the background. It sort of reminds me of when I came over the Wiltshire Downs in the Audax, where you just like look ahead and it's just like a wall of hill. Gonna have to just kind of put the head down and crack on with this one. Anyway, this is Holme Hill, the shore. We're just making our way up at our own speed because it's a real brute. So if you're doing this ride, you probably want to refuel before you start this one, that's for sure. People are always telling me that on your YouTube videos you should try and give people some really useful information. And I was just coming up this hill thinking, what can I say that might help? Gareth and I are both cycling in the Rapha Brevet tops today, jerseys, and these are the kind of merino ones that they do, and it's about 15-16 degrees centigrade, so it ain't massively warm. It's windy, it's been raining all day, and I can actually say I'm still reasonably warm. And these tops are amazing, like you can wear them in such a huge range of conditions, from pretty warm. I've worn this in the Canary Islands in kind of up to the mid-20s in temperature, and I'm wearing it today in what's probably should be rain jacket weather, or maybe even kind of windstop or whatever, but I didn't put it on at the beginning of the day, so I just carried on in this top. And so I'm wearing this, all I've got is a little base there underneath, nothing else. I think it just shows you the versatility of these merino ranges that Rapha do. Even though it's completely wet, I'm still warm and it's still comfortable. It's truly an amazing piece of gear in their range. And the Rapha Brevet range, I think, is just such a great option if you're in the UK and you're doing these kind of bleak rides where it chucks it down and the weather goes against you. This is going to go down as one of those epic. So I'm on top of Holme Moss, pretty much as you can see the top of the hill, and I mean that hill just goes on forever. It's amazing. It just keeps on going. And Gareth and Paul are, I think, probably suffering big time with that one, because it's a brutal one, and it's not to be taken lightly, that one. And particularly, you're probably going to hear, it's driving rain and a headwind all the way up. And just to make matters worse, there's a road ahead closed sign as well, just coming to view, and I'm hoping that's not for real. Could see another cyclist coming back over the other way with his light flashing, and it's only kind of, it's not even 5 o'clock, and you know it should be light for ages, but it already feels like it's getting dark. And yeah, I mean it's pretty up and down through the rain. I mean he's done like amazingly well. He's on a 1x drivetrain on the cyclocross bike. Look, you can see the wind. It's just like, it's absolutely. Stop. It's absolutely biblical. So we're still waiting for Paul to come by, and I'm just looking at this road ahead closed sign, and I've just seen a Land Rover come up one way and then he's come back down the other way, and I'm thinking, oh shit, this road is closed. We have just done the biggest climb in our lives for absolutely nothing. That will be really bad. I actually think we'd actually need to get the taxi home at this point. I've no sign of Paul. I reckon I've been stood here for a while anyway. I wonder if he's had to like get off and have a bit of a stagger, because it's pretty. It just goes on and on and on. I wouldn't be surprised. Woo! You made it! This lady, like I passed her on the way up, and she just walked up on the same speed as us cycling. It's just hilarious. That's how bad it is. Nice one. I don't know if you can see even see the sign through the GoPro. 524 meters, 1719 feet. I don't know if you can hear me. It's so freaking biblical up here. Not that you can probably see it, but it's a lovely like reservoir behind us.
This is Whitehouse reservoir.
Yeah, it's like literally, we've completely screwed by the weather forecast today. It in no way has borne any resemblance to the weather we've had. Oh well, at least not camping, eh? We're just coming over this hill. I have no idea where we are. And you can just see in the background, it's just starting to brighten up. It's really windy still. It's starting to get a little bit cold actually. Starting to think that maybe the jacket's going to have to go on. I'm all pretty tired. Pretty hard work this one. Pretty tough. So we're approaching Chapel on the Frith, and we've had a pretty brutal ride south from Holmford. Big hills. Gareth's struggling with his hamstring. He's that big 25%er. He just kind of like pulled it, I think, a bit, and it's been really giving him hassle all the way back down. So we're taking it really easy, but it's not looking good. I'm not sure. We're thinking about options to maybe just get him a lift back because he's struggling. So anyway, we're going to get to Chapel on the Frith and we're going to work out what to do there. We've been going into rain and headwinds what feels like nearly the whole way round, and that 25% climb was absolutely shocking. Go over top of here, hopefully be some slightly easier miles back to the van. It's just been non-stop, relentless hills. Every time, every corner you see another 10% sign. Just came out to another one now. They're just never ending. So if you're on hills, Peak District is the place to come. So my legs are absolutely spent. I'm still going into a headwind, which is just baffling. I'm sure I'm heading east, but anyway, the wind's like blowing from the south now, and it's coming pretty much across me. And these Peak District roads, they just keep going up and down. You never really get much flat. I mean, it just keeps going up and down. It's relentless. Thankfully, it says I'm 2 miles away from the turn-off to the campsite, and so nice little bit of downhill here, and I'm just kind of maxing it. You can see how windy wind it is. I'm weaving a little bit on the road. It's pretty tricky with the aero wheels on this bike when you get crosswind. That is like a definition of an epic ride. I was like, they're just going to see that big hill coming back and they'll be like, I was thinking you must have sent your message before that big hill. And I'm thinking, there's no way they get like...
Yeah, we got to it and we're like, should we just pull in it?
Paul's like, that's it, you can't make it up the drive. You made it! Mate, you got some tenacity, because that, like a big, like, after that Sparrowbrook, and I came out of there and I was thinking, that hill.
Some brutal hills, but what a great stretch on the way back.
It was like a time trial in it. I was like... So, you wouldn't know down here how bleak it was up to the north. If you, on my camera, you might be able to see in the background, sort of apocalyptic grey sky. But I think basically there was a completely different weather system in the north of the Peak District today to where our weather forecast was. We were in the eye of the storm for what, about 7 hours? Yeah. Nice little spot here though. Very nice. We've basically got the Barbie on, tune's going, the Punk IPA. Happy days. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but the weather is unbelievable. And my little decathlon tent is sounding like it's going to take off. It's really windy. Let's hope we're all still here in the morning. We're almost at the top. It's so wild up here. We've just seen the bit of hill we came up was 25%. It's just like, it's absolutely. It's absolutely biblical.